Hello, this is Jamesy and welcome back to my Jamesy world again. Today, I want to talk to you about 7 essential ingredients that you will absolutely need to have in your pantry if you want to start cooking Korean food. Because, I'm here to tell you delicious Korean food, but if you don't have these ingredients, you're not going to have this flavor. So, let's get it started, okay? First of all, as we all know, it is soy sauce. So, soy sauce is pretty, like a fundamental when it comes to Asian cuisine, but Korean cuisine, we use a lot of this as a base of a sauce. So even if we're having something saucy or like a thickening, like a spicy sauce, there's always like either a tablespoon or 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. And this kind of brings all the other flavors of Korean cuisine together in a way. You need this one. The second one that we need is sesame oil. It's called 참기름 in Korean. This is a very powerful oil. This is not your ordinary olive oil or whatever oil. This has a very toasty smell. Oh, yum, it smells so good. A little bit of teaspoon of sesame oil. So let's say that you're making fried rice or like a little like a soup that you want to finish off. It can bring all the delicious flavors out. You never want to use more than like a teaspoon or such because the flavor is so overpowering. Gotta be careful. I personally love this. I love the smell of it. This can kind of like temper the hotness or spicy level in a way. We have Korean chili flake. This is a truly unique spice. The only ingredient that you would need if you ever want to cook Korean food. This is what makes kimchi red. This is really, really versatile. You may ask, oh, what can we use this for other than Korean food? But you can actually use this instead of red pepper flakes when you're cooking pasta, which I do all the time. It's so much more flavorful and the heat is so balanced. It's a great way to like kind of turn up the volume your pasta. It's such a Korean ingredient, but it works so well with any type of Italian pasta recipe. And if you guys are interested in it, let me know in the comment. And next one, we have Gochujang. Actually, the proper pronunciation for this red pepper paste is called Gochujang. So it's more like a jang rather than jang. It's a fermented chili sauce. Like jang means paste. There are 100 of different kinds of gochujang. With gochujang, oh my god, I keep confusing myself, my identity. This can go along with even vinaigrette or stir fry, Korean stew to just like simple saute or stir fry, even simple dip with like celery or cucumber. It's tremendous. Gochujang, for those who haven't tried it, it's not really spicy. It looks really spicy because it's really, really red, but when you taste it, it's more of a tangy, subtle, spicy flavor than like on your face, like I'm gonna cry and die and like a spicy challenge type of spicy. So it's gochujang. Gochujang, oh my god. And next we have doenjang, which is soybean paste. This has more about like a mild flavor. It's not spicy. It's more like earthy, mushroomy, and very bean based. It has such a deep flavor that miso doesn't have in my opinion. So you can't really cook soybean paste stew with like miso paste because miso, it feels like you are kind of touching the surface, but with doenjang, it's more than surface. You go like deep, you roll deep there. I love doenjang. And next we have shrimp paste. Oh, very, very stinky. Literally, these teeny tiny baby shrimps just being jumbled and kind of fermented in a salt bomb. This is really essential when it comes to making kimchi. I think this is why kimchi is not really vegan, because obviously you see these little tiny shrimp babies sacrificing for your belly's happiness. This one, we use it for soup, we use it for making kimchi. If you want to elevate your Korean cuisine game, I highly recommend getting this because when you add it to your soup, it does more than what salt can do. And last but not least, we have sesame seeds. If you notice, a lot of pictures that I post on my Instagram, if you haven't followed it, follow me on Instagram right now. I post all kind of delicious food. Anyway, like this doesn't really add much flavors, but it adds more texture. And I think growing up in Korea, it's kind of stuck in my head that like we always just top anything with sesame seeds, you know, whether that's side dishes or whether that's like a little fish, like pretty much anything we have, we sprinkles a little bit of sesame seeds. I toast these sesame seeds to elevate and intensify those toasty flavors. And when you take a bite into that, the burst of this like delicious toasty sesame seeds with your dish, it just goes so perfectly. And I feel like this is the final touch of most of Korean cuisine. I think that's good. So if you want to get into the world of Korean cuisine, I highly recommend you picking one of these items, and you are gonna start loving cooking Korean food like an expert and pro, and impress all your Korean loved ones and, you know, boyfriends, girlfriend, whoever you love. Anyway, okay, thank you so much for watching, and now go and eat and cook your feelings. Goodbye. Thank you for listening.